Today is 2 days into November 2020, and as you know, if you don't, that's okay, but I am a very goal-driven person, or you could really say if there's an incentive, if there's a reward, I will definitely work extremely hard to achieve that goal. So for the month of November, I am deciding to do a walkathon. Walkathon for a charity, for a good cause? No, not necessarily. So I have Oscar as my health insurance. If you haven't heard of it, I don't blame you because they're fairly new. And they offer for their members up to $100 in Amazon credit per year for every day that they walk 10,000 steps a day. When I used to have my desk job and I would commute to work, take the bus and take the train to work, I would easily get 10,000 steps a day. Not really exactly sure how they figure it out, but some days my daily step goal is only 8,000. Some days it's 9,000. Some days it's 10,000. Typically on a Friday and Saturday, it seems as if it's 10,000. So I'm gonna try to do a daily goal of around 9,000 at least, but if I only need 8,000 and I stop for the day, that's fine too. And the reason I wanted to do this is because so far I have only received a credit of $37 from my Amazon credit through my health insurance, and I'm already missing out on $2 that I could have received, the $63, because there's only 61 days left in the year counting yesterday. So I already miss and will not receive those $2 because it'll be 2021 by then. But I am determined to receive that free rest of $61. So because of that, I am doing this walkathon and I'm making this video so I can hold myself accountable and actually attain this goal and attain the money. So let me just do like a little preface. I get at least, the least amount I get is about 4,000 steps a day, because me walking the dogs in the morning and me walking the dogs at night, it's 2,000 steps per walk. So at least I get 4,000 steps a day. If I take them on like another extra block, then I might get maybe a 5,000, but it's usually about 4,000 if I don't do anything else. Now, doing my handywoman work, doing home repairs or furniture assembly, plumbing, it is physical work, but I do not really walk back and forth, or there's not much distance that I'm carrying or that I'm traveling while I'm working. Maybe like 1,000 at most. So because of that, I really can't count on my job, count on my business to obtain a lot of steps. How am I going to do this? I'm gonna try to go to the park with or without the dogs. The other thing would be actually going on a walk and not really going to a particular park. Could be like walking to the grocery store, the nearest grocery store. That gives me about 2,000 to 3,000 steps. Just like going around the block and maybe taking an extra block to come home to give myself a little bit of a longer walk, which I did yesterday. During the walk, I usually kind of get bored and I really don't want to be walking around the streets watching a YouTube video. So I'm planning to call some friends or family, which I have been kind of enjoying doing more so because of coronavirus and you don't really get to see your friends as much. So anyway, I'm gonna try to do that and kind of reconnect with everybody during the walks, and then maybe go for a run. Who am I kidding? I'm probably not gonna go for a run. Maybe I'll go on a hike. Those will actually quite easily give me 10,000 steps. What am I gonna do with this $61? Well, for the month of November, I will get $30 because there are 30 days in November, and I plan on using that towards purchasing an air purifier for our house, for our apartment, because we have dogs and we don't notice it because we live here, but I'm sure our friends and family, our friends that ever come over, can immediately tell that dogs live here. It's just like dogs have a smell, and every house has a smell, but apparently my boyfriend's friend has an air purifier in his apartment, and when he entered there, it kind of smells like a clean hotel, even though he's been living there for some time. So that would be awesome, and I think that might having an air purifier might help us with our congestion, because we live in an extremely dry climate and our apartment especially feels really dry, and we have a tiny humidifier for the living room, which I think is the driest area in the apartment, but it's really not helping too much. I mean, it's better than nothing. A $30 air purifier, or at least get $30 off on a really nice one, an effective one. And then walking just for health, you know. I think I do move my body doing handywoman work, but as far as like moving my entire body and just like exercising just the mind and body at the same time and kind of relaxing by going on a walk, I haven't really been doing that consistently, so I'm really excited to do that. Because we're not really allowed to go anywhere, or you really shouldn't go anywhere inside or just as freely as you used to. It'll be nice to discover maybe new parks, especially with the dogs, and just enjoy the outside safely with a mask on. That is my goal for November. If you are thinking about doing a walkathon, I'm sure no one is, I suggest you join me and do November Walkathon 2020 with me. Get at least 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. And of course, you should give yourself an incentive. You should give yourself a reward to look forward to. For me, it's the $30. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I will do like a recap video at the end of the month about how November Walkathon 2020 went. But yeah, I hope that I'm able to do it quite easily this month, because I'm obviously gonna have to do it for December. But I'm excited. I'm excited for this goal. I'm excited for this challenge, and I'm happy that I'm making this video, because this way I can keep myself accountable and be even more motivated to get 10,000 steps a day. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I post videos every week. I might get rid of these talking head videos, but there will always be at least one video, a Handywoman Diaries video, which is like a week in my life. But if you're interested, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. Space, space, space.